Hey, I'm Joseph, and today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my subtitles. I have to do these quickity quick, fast quick. Subtitles are in high demand. They're essentially in every popular YouTube video out there, but the main problem is typing them all out. It's a massive pain and it takes ages to do. No. I can't put up with that anymore, and you shouldn't have to either. Premiere Pro a little while ago came out with this new little function, and I'm going to show you how to use it to massively speed up your subtitle writing process. So like the video, please. You're watching it, you might as well. Just takes a little clicky wiki, and let's get into it. So first of all, this is a Premiere Pro exclusive tutorial, so if you don't got it, I'm sorry, but you're probably better off. It always crashes and it makes me cry, but you need it for this tutorial. So open it up if you've got it. So you create a new project, clicky wiki, you name it whatever you want, fart. So we've got our blank canvas here. All we need to do for this is to drag in our footage. So I did an Elden Ring stream recently and I just grabbed some footage from that. It's a nice 10-second piece of me raging at the fact that I'm shit. So I recorded this on a single audio track, meaning that the game audio and my microphone audio are connected. But if you're recording with multiple people, it's not too good to have everyone on the same audio track. If you're recording with OBS, you should check my replay buffer tutorial, because I also go through how to record your microphone on a separate audio track, which is quite important for this tutorial. I have one audio track, but it's only me talking, so it's only picking up my microphone, and this is important because of the system that we're going to use. We're going to be using a new tool that is added to Premiere Pro recently. Well, recently enough. I've only started to use the tool because of this little tricky method that I use. It's not enabled by default, so I click window, I go into text. Now text you would think would be just the text tool here, but it's not. Text is actually a separate function that helps you transcribe scenes to make subtitles. These subtitles suck. They're terrible. All they are is text, and there's no animation, there's no customization other than size and location, and they are such a pain in the ass to do. If you even try to touch them, Premiere Pro crashes. So we're not going to be touching them, but we are going to be transcribing the scene. So you click transcribe scene. Now this is going to do everything in the scene. So it's fine for me because I have this 10-second clip that I'm doing. But if you're going through an entire VOD, you edit the video first, then transcribe the scene, because it takes a while to do. You have multiple options here, but you don't really need them if you record with one audio track. You just say transcribe scene. This takes a while. Then it transcribes the scene. It gives you a text file, basically, of what has been said or what the computer recognizes as speech. So as you can see here, we have a wall of text. As I said, it's basically a text file. You go into create captions, which pops up after you transcribe the scene, and you select subtitle default. Now you'll change this, of course, if you want to use the subtitles and use different fonts, but you'd be a head case if you did. We don't care about the style of any of this, alright? It doesn't matter to us. All we care about is the maximum character length, which I'm setting, because it's a 10-second clip, I'm setting to 10 characters maximum per line, and the minimum duration between each line needs to be as small as possible. So I'm pretty sure it's 1.2 seconds, and then the gap between frames don't matter. But you do need to make sure that you have single lines, otherwise you're going to have multiple lines of subtitles, which will look lame. Then you press create, and then it creates the subtitles. Now, as I said, these subtitles suck. They just pop up and they do nothing. There's no animation to them, but as you can see, it's transcribed our entire scene for us. As I said, we don't want to use these subtitles. They're pretty doggy doo-doo. As you can see, they just pop up, and I don't want to touch them because my Premiere Pro will crash. Next, what you want to do is you want to get your type tool, which is this tool here, the little T shape. You click anywhere on your screen and you type in sub, or anything you want. Now, as you can see, it automatically has selected my favorite font, but to change this, you just go into effects, text, drop down menu, and it's right here. Now, this isn't good enough for me, alright? It's just a white subtitle. It's actually not much better, if not worse, than the original, because this has an outline and a little bit of a drop shadow. What we're going to want to do is we're going to size it to the size that we want our subtitles to be. We're going to press Alt and drag, and that will center the text. You're also going to want to hit the center align in your text effects area. This will make sure that it aligns straight in the middle and no matter what you type in, it will always align to the center rather than pushing it off to the right hand side of the screen. Now that we're here, we can add a stroke. Now this lets it stand out on any background, so I like to add a black stroke with 10 pixels of width. At least that's what I think it is. I assume it's pixels. So you can adjust it to whatever way you want, and make sure to customize this. Like if this is for your channel, it's your brand, so you want it to be unique and feel like you. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to click on the subtitle that you've made and drag it to the very beginning of the sequence. After this, you just drag it on out, make it big, and put it to the end of your sequence. This way, instead of having to go around and copy and paste it 1,000 times per subtitle, we get our little snipping tool here, the easiest tool in the arsenal, and we just snip, 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 boom. And then we delete the dead space. We have the location of every single subtitle in the entire sequence. This way, the only thing you've left to do is to look at what it says underneath it, type in no, and then delete the one on top. And you have a subtitle that looks good, it's your subtitle, and you can put effects on it. Now, I said I was going to mention someone later on. There's this guy called Finzar, and he came out with a preset pack for subtitles. It auto animates all your subtitles, and it's amazing. Go check him out now. I'm not going to show you me putting them on because I didn't make them, but they're drag and drop preset files, and I'm going to link to the video down below. I tell you now, this guy can do so much more for you than my crappy video does. This guy is single-handedly responsible for getting me into editing. He makes it so easy, and he makes you laugh while he does it. Go check him out. Now that's done, let's have a look at what we created. No, I don't want to touch the bloodstain, thank you. I want to actually not die. Thank you, fucking game. Putting goddamn bloodstains and signs everywhere. There's something you can interact with. So if this video did help, you know, let's have a conversation. Please. I'm so desperately lonely.